evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Michael Cole, your NWS Revolution Backstage NFL for Revolution Impact and NWS Revolution pay-per-views. And today, I'm going to give you the NWS Revolution Impact reveal. And what happened this week's past Revolution Impact. And it was a very good, enjoyable Revolution Impact because Team Robert Knight, they thought they would get the last lap, but they didn't. And unfortunately, I have to do the room in I have to do the review in Sir Robert Knight's bedroom. I don't know why they're making me do this, but they may think they got the last lap, but I think Michael Cole, will get the last lap against them. But anyway, let's begin with the review, shall we? Okay. The commentators for the show were Josh Matthews and Don Callis. Welcome the fans to the AT&T Center and run down the match card. Matthews says we will feature Michael Scars Minor versus Devin the Demon before the MWS Scars Championship in the First Blood Rules match. And if Minor wins, then he faces Scott Castillo Esquire for the Universal Championship next week on Revolution Impact. Then we will see Liam Hardy versus Michael Rappaport. Callis gets on the mic and says we will also see Ricky Armstrong versus the phenomenal one AJ Styles. Callis then says we will then have Jason the Situation take on Sami Callihan. Matthews gets back on the mic and says General Jerry will defend his Intercontinental Championship against the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. The Crew will defend the MWS Tag Team titles against Mitchell Myatt and Cross Wilson from MXWF. And the main event will be Agency Incorporated Scott Casey and Sir Robert Knight, his butt buddy, versus Ian Clelland, with the stipulation being that Ian wins, then he will get a future Universal Championship match. But if Team Robert Knight they win, then Ian has to be their personal servant. Matthews also said, unfortunately, King Kali Bernard will be on commentary for the main event. Unfortunately, Mr. Snippy will once again be the guest referee. Matthews tells the fans to enjoy the show as he and Callis go to commentary and plug the first match. The first match was MWS Scars Championship First Blood Rules match. Michael Scars Minor with Ethan Zobel in this corner defeated Devin the Demon. This was the first match as Minor and Devin traded blows, then wrestled back and forth, with Devin taking down Minor and slamming his head and out for a turnbuckle as he gives him a European uppercut, then a backhand chop, and a Enziguri as Minor drops Devin with a Minor bomb. Then the Scars of Minor as he beats on him with a candlestick, then a steel chair as he did not bust him open. Then Devin punched the chair into Minor's face, but it did not bust him open either, as Devin gave Minor a DDT and a big bird as he beat on Minor with very hard punches in the trash can and the trash can lid and the baseball bat, but none of them were able to bust Minor open as Devin pounded away on Minor until he fought Devin off and then broke a guitar over his head and grabbed the MWS Scars Championship and busted him wide open, winning the match and retaining the MWS Scars Championship and earning a shot at the MWS Universal Championship next week on Revolution Impact. Winning still MWS Scars champion Michael Scars Minor via busting his opponent open as this match lasted 12 minutes. Gotta say, this was a pretty decent match. Gotta say, but Michael Scars Minor versus Scott Casey Esquire. Michael Cole, personally think that Cerebus should be added to that match, make it a triple threat match, because Cerebus is very deserving of the Universal Championship. And then we get a boring segment in the Agency Incorporated Skybox Suite that Brown knows that King Cody Bernard interviews Universal Chump Scott Casey Gale Esquire and his butt buddy, the boyfriend forever, Sir Robert Knight. And then MWS Intercontinental Champion, MWS owner General Jerry's in there, and then MWS World Heavyweight Champion Dallas Countermans are all talking strategy and going over their plans. As Scott and Knight say they will take on their boys, the Agency Incorporated, out to breakfast and lunch at the Magnolia Pancake House and for pizza dinner at Pizzeria Napolitana. The Agent Incorporated were excited. Dallas says how happy he is to team up with his tag team partner Jesse James, resurrected #1 the Royal Rumble winner, and to take on Mitchell Myatt and some guy named Cross Wilson. Dallas was one with Myatt handpicked him from a church choir and hired him to sing in his EFIT MXWF sub show he does on his YouTube channel. With that being said, it should be a cakewalk beating Myatt and Wilson tonight. A little 7-year-old named Sam Whitewell came in the skybox seat asking the agents if they want Girl Scout cookies, and they said yes, as he charged them $5. As the agents incorporated, they bought. Sam then recognized So Wapnight and said he remembered him from the Ice Capades. Oh God. Yeah, So Wapnight definitely is in the Ice Capades. Knight told the boy that he has them mixed up with someone else. Sam then asked him if he was the guy that was teaching Scott Casey Gale Esquire how to do ballet. Scott and Knight told him that he may leave now, but he refused to recognize King Cotty Bernard as one of the audience at the ballet. Cotty told Sam to stop stirring the pot. Sam then pulled out a photo of So Wapnight in ballet clothes. Knight got embarrassed. Sam said then he has to go sell more cookies. Wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if So Wapnight loves ballet. I mean, he kind of reminds me of the late Wanda Vernon. They have so much similarities. And then Mathis and Cousin have a weird look on their faces and said So Wapnight a ballet dancer. They always wondered why he was so weird as they plugged the next match, and it was Liam Hardy defeated Michael Rappaport. This was the second match as Liam and Rappaport had a good wrestling match of Liam taking down Rappaport and kneeing him in the stomach because he gave him an atomic chop and then a baseball slide as Rappaport fights back for brainbuster and diving chop to a hard punch and diving closing and senton bomb as he goes to pin him, but Liam battles back with diving fist and then drop and diving headbutt and arm breaker. Leg sweep and an arm bar. Takedown and double axe handle as he goes to pin him, but Rappaport kicks out and gives Liam a knife-inch trap and neck breaker as he plants a skull crushing finale on Liam and goes to pin him but gets his shoulder up and hits Rappaport for a mountain bomb as he locks him in a coma and then delivers a clothesline from hell. For the 1-2-3 winner Liam Hardy via pinfall with clothesline from hell. This match lasted 10 minutes. After the match, Liam and Rappaport shake hands as a sign of respect. Mathis and Carlos then praise Liam Hardy and say he has a very bright future in the MWS Revolution. And I completely agree. He does. I mean, this guy, Liam Hardy, he definitely has the X factor. This guy's definitely making an impact in Revolution Impact, pardon the pun. And then backstage, Michael Cole, interviewed Jack Harvey asking his part to not being booked to wrestle tonight, but instead doing chores for the agency incorporated, such as cleaning their locker room. Jack had a mop in his hand with a floor cleaning floor wax with him and a vacuum cleaner as well. Jack says, so the agency incorporated want me to clean out their locker room? Huh? And Scott Casey Esquire and So Wapnight say they want so clean up they can see their faces on it. Jack says, well, I can arrange that because they will definitely see the faces on it when I'm full. Jack then laughed as he had something planned. Boy, did he ever, and it was great. And then Sam Brightwell was shown selling Ghost Scout cookies to the fans and commentators Josh Mathis and Matt Strick as he was giving up pictures of So Wapnight in ballet clothes and showed them a video of So Wapnight teaching Scott Casey Gale Esquire how to do ballet. The fans chanted lovebirds. Scott Casey Gale, why they like it or not, Scott Casey Gale Esquire and So Wapnight are definitely lovebirds, and they can deny it all they want, but the proof is in the pudding. And then back in the H to Incorporated Skybox Suite, Scott Casey Gale Esquire and So Wapnight said, well, that little brat, let's get him. King Cotty Bernard said, who doesn't think he is? And says to his new BFF, Scott to slap him and for Wapnight to give him the good old-fashioned spanking. Knight says he definitely will, and he'll make him sit on his lap as well. Scott and Knight and Cotty go to look for the kid. Scott said he's probably one of those mingling kids who pollute the environment and stuff himself with hot dogs. Oh God, Scott, how many times is Scott Casey going to talk about the environment? As Josh Mathis and Don Collison laughed as they plugged the third match. Ricky Armstrong defeated the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. This was the third match as Ricky and Styles had a really good back and forth wrestling match as Ricky takes down Styles for clothesline and spin and a leg dive and a swift forward. Styles fights back for Bloody Sunday and a hollow punt them as an Enzuko and fireman's carrying Rude a lot. Like as Ricky fights Styles off and gives him a back body drop and Cobra Clutch Bulldog and chokes him in an electric chair driver. Styles then hits a drop kick and spine breaker and fork smash and spinal tap in phenomenal form on Ricky as he goes to pin him, but Ricky kicks out and hits Styles with a far-away slam and fireman's carry drop and an Olympic slam as he goes to pin Styles, but he kicks out and drops Ricky with the Styles cuss. Goes to pin him, but Ricky gets a shoulder up, a Styles locks him in the cat crusher. but Ricky does not submit and gets out of it. As he trades blows, Ricky hits Styles with a double arm DDT and plants the Armstrong Escalade for the pinfall. Win it, Ricky Armstrong via pinfall with the Armstrong Escalade. As this match lasted 17 minutes and 45 seconds, Matt Grizz and Carlson faced both Armstrong and Styles were putting on a great match. Gotta say, this is a very great impressive match. I'm impressed with Ricky Armstrong. And this guy, just like Liam Hardy, I would like to see Liam Hardy and Ricky Armstrong have a wrestling match. I want, because who knows what those two guys can bring to the table. Who knows? Because those guys are definitely great at what they do. And then Jack was shown cleaning the HC Incorporated locker room as he has a sneaky smile on his face. And then 7-year-old Sam Brightwell was shown eating 2 hot dogs with ketchup and mustard on it, served with french fries and a Slurpee. Sam then went to the bathroom. King Carly Bernard was in there glaring at him as he washed his hands and came out of the bathroom. Remember Carly Bernard saying hi to him, and he follows him out of the bathroom. Sir Robert Knight then grabbed Sam Brightwell and held him as he said, "I got you, Sam, you little peasant." As he was holding him, Scott Kissinger Esquire then berated him as he grabbed M&M's from him and dumped them all over his head and called him a fickle slob. King Carly Bernard slapped Sam as Sir Robert Knight and put him over his knee and gave him a spanking and told him he's coming with them for making them look like fools. Knight said the only reason he does ballet is to help improve his wrestling skills, and Scott says, well, Scott Knight and Carly Bernard, Scott Kissinger Esquire, Sir Robert Knight and King Carly Bernard, and then took Sam Brightwell back to the Skybox suite as Sir Robert Knight made Sam Brightwell sit in his lap. He made him sit in his lap to make him think about what he did and told him he will not let him off his lap until the main event. I don't know what the hell is wrong with that Sir Robert Knight making kids sit in his lap. I mean, it's not even his kid. I mean, it's not the 1900s anymore. People don't spank little kids anymore. Sir Robert Knight should know it's a crime. He should know that. And then Josh Memphis and Don Callis called Scott, Sir Robert, and King Carly Bernard bullies for picking on a fan. They say they have no morals or sense of humor whatsoever as they plug them next match. It was the MW's Intercontinental Championship match as the owner General Jerry, with Dan Lambert in his corner, defeated the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. King Carly Bernard joined on commentary to be an annoying cheerleader for Jerry. This was the 4th match as Jerry and Rhodes wrestled back and forth as Rhodes hit Jerry for an STO, an Alabama Slam and Bulldog, then a dark mat of Diamond Dust as he went to pin Jerry, but he kicked out and wakes Rhodes in the eyes as he gives him a facebreak and facebuster, then a flapjack and flying elbow as he wanted to pin him, but Rhodes kicked out and gave Jerry a knee drop, then a Russian leg sweep and thin spires, then an inverted suplex slam as he locked Jerry in the American Nightmare, but Jerry refused to tap out as Rhodes planted the crossroads on Jerry and went to pin him, but Lambert put his foot on the ropes. Josh Memphis on comedy says, not again this idiot Dan Lambert, but Carlos said he would like to see a fair match. King Carly Bernard then says, the Saint Dan Lambert is not doing anything wrong. All he was doing was to check and see if Jerry's foot was okay, like a nice gentleman. Matthews says, oh, shut up, Cardi. He was not, and you damn well know it. Lambert then laced Rhodes in the eye as Jerry low blows Rhodes and dropped him with the Atom Bomb for the win. Winning still MW's Intercontinental Champion General Jerry via pinfall with Atom Bomb. As this match lasted 13 minutes and 55 seconds. Gotta say, General Jerry's was cheating to win. That's definitely not the way to do it. You know, these fans are getting sick and tired of H Incorporated, and I gotta say, General Jerry, lost a lot of respect because he's cheating to win. But General Jerry, you know, who's gonna be the guy to beat General Jerry for the Intercontinental title? And I know for sure that Jack Harvey is gonna get his ownership back one of these days. But yeah, cheating to win. Unbelievable. Then after the match, Jerry insulted the San Antonio crowd and flipped them off as the rest of the H Incorporated cheered him on and from the Skybox suite. Of course, the H Incorporated are gonna cheer General Jerry on because they're a bunch of goons. And then Backstage, I interviewed Jason the situation and asked him his thoughts on facing Sami Callihan. Shout out to the viewer that's watching, by the way. Jason said he hates Sami Callihan with a passion, will finally kick his ass tonight. Enough said. As Josh Mathers and Don Callis plugged the 5th match, Jason the Situation defeated Sami Callihan. In the fifth match, Jason the Situation waylaid into Callihan, beat him from pillar to post until Callihan hit Jason with a bicycle kick and Koji clutch then a double axe handle on the sit-up powerbomb. Sami Horror Picture Show, then Bear Trap and running lariat as he drops Jason for Crowbar and Pendulum Smash. But Jason the Situation kicked up and took Callihan down with a scissors kick. Then an aerial of slip first. Jason the Situation then hit Callihan with a Falcon arrow as he goes to pin him, but Callihan kicks out and plants Jason the Situation with a cradle kill and cranium contusion as he goes to pin him. But somehow, someway, Jason the Situation gets his shoulder up and gives Callihan a bear hug and a front suplex slam and snake eyes and a corner clothesline and spine buster with a power slam as he drops Callihan at the end of days for the victory. Winner Jason the Situation via pinfall with end of days as this match lasted 14 minutes and 34 seconds. Gotta say, I'm impressed with Jason the Situation. This was a good match. I know that Jason the Situation has been waiting to get his hands on Sami Callihan for a long time, and he finally did. And then, Michael Scott's mind is then shown on the Titans and sarcastically applauding Jason, saying that to watch what he does to Scott Casey Esquire next week when he beats him for the Universal Championship, and then at Revolution Chamber he will beat Jason the Situation and still be the NWA Scars champion. Jason then told Miner that he better hope and pray he does not kick his ass next week because he will be watching this match very closely. What does Jason the Situation have planned? And then Michael Cole interviewed a Cool asking their thoughts on facing Mitchell Mayette and Quas Wilson. Jesse says, who is Quas Wilson? Some imaginary wrestler from Mayette's the MXWF show that nobody watches? Or like Dallas said earlier, a choir boy? Dallas says he is definitely a choir boy that Mayette found because nobody else wanted to team up with him. Jesse says that Sleepyhead and choir boy will find out what happens when they decide to face the Cool for the tag team titles. Another was for the NWA Tag Team Championships. The Crew defeated Mitchell Mayette and Quas Wilson. This was the co-main event as Crew and Team MXWF had a back-and-forth wrestling match as the Crew beat down Team MXWF until they battled back with Mayette hitting power slam on Jesse and Dallas and Quas does some AJ Styles wrestling moves on both Jesse and Dallas as Mayette delivers a Kinsashi and Quas plants the Quas forearm as they get the pinfall. But the Crew kicks out as Jesse hits Mayette and Quas with a Death Valley driver, and Dallas gives them a body smash as Crew then gives them a double suplex and an aided powerbomb and aided smash, then an elevated smash and spine buster leg lariat, combination heart attack, and then a total elimination as Jesse drops Mayette with the package pile driver as Dallas lays Team MXWF out for Claymore kick. Then the Crew dropped Mayette with the sweet chin music pile driver combination and toss him out of the ring. We then deliver the same move to Quas Wilson and get the pinfall on him as they retain the NWA Tag Team Champions. Gotta say, this is a good match. The Crew, Jesse James resurrected number one, and the World Heavyweight Champion Dallas Cutman have been the longest reigning NWA Tag Team Champions. Wow, who is going to be the ones to take the tag team titles off of the NWS Tag Team Champions? The Crew, you know, Ian Clelland did make mention of challenging them, the Crew, for the tag team titles, the Aces Brothers. Will we see that? Will we see the Aces Brothers versus the Crew? And that happens. Who will win the match? And then, back in the H Incorporated Skybox League, Scott Casey, Esquire, and Silver Up Knight get ready for the main event as Knight releases Sam Brightwell and tells him to stay out of trouble because he will be back for him later on. Scott and Knight and calls Sam fickle and impotent and ignorant and blame him for the environment being polluted as they leave the Skybox League to face Ian in the main event. What is wrong with Silver Up Knight? His punishment. Oh God, somebody needs to have Silver Up Knight checked out because I think he says he has a wife, but we never see him with his wife unless he goes both ways. But he seems a little bit. But Silver Up Knight has been acting a little bit more gay recently. But anyways, the main event, Ian Clelland defeated Scott Casey, Esquire, and Silver Up Knight as they had Dan Lambert in the corner. And special guest referee was Mr. Snippy, and the special guest commentator was King Cardi Bernard. This was a no disqualification match. This is the main event as King Cardi Bernard returns to commentary. As Scott Casey, Esquire, and Silver Up Knight come out, King Cardi Bernard stands on the announce table and applauds him like a cheerleader, which annoys Nappers and Callis. King Cardi Bernard is nothing more than a kiss ass. What a kiss ass that guy is. King Cardi Bernard reminds me of back then when I was a cheerleader for The Miz in 2011. Oh God, he's even worse. And then Ian then comes out as Cardi Bernard boos him. The match is underway as Ian beats the hell out of Scott and Knight and pounds away. And as it goes to pin him, but Mr. Snippy won't count as Ian gets in his face, only to be attacked from behind by Scott and Knight as they give him an aided face breaker and aided face buster, then an elevated jawbreaker as Mr. Snippy fast counts. Ian gets up and headbutts both Scott and Knight, only to be tripped by Dan Lambert as Ian gives chase to Dan Lambert, but security quickly comes to Dan Lambert's aid and backs Ian up. Ian then gets in King Cardi Bernard's face and flips him off. Cardi says he cannot touch him or Lambert due to the no touch clause. Jerry then gets on the mic from the skybox and says if Ian lays a finger on Dan Lambert and King Cardi Bernard, then he will never get a shot at the Intercontinental Championship and could forget about getting a Universal Championship match or any other singles championship match. The same goes for Jack Harvey as well. Cardi laughs on commentary and says, "Ha ha, suckers." A disgusted Josh Mapper says it's a damn shame that Jerry's got to abuse his power like that. And then Scott and Knight then low blow Ian and give him a Samoan drop combination and goy bomb as Ian fires up in his known abyss mode and beats the crap out of Scott Casey Gill Esquire, getting his butt buddy so wild night, and then low blows them like the bitches that they are. Cardi Bernard, that annoying jerk, Cardi Bernard kills his Ian of cheating. Ian hits those cocksuckers Scott and Knight for Singapore cane, then hits them with an Asian mist and gorilla press into a flapjack and drops the shock treatment and black hole slam. And as Ian goes to pin him, but Mr. Snippy refuses to count. Josh Matthews says on commentary with disgust, "Come on, man, count, you idiot. Mr. Snippy, do your damn job and count." Cardi Bernard says to Matthews, Mr. Snippy is doing this job, and the reason he's not counting is that because Ian is cheating. Matthews says, "Oh, shut up, Cardi, and stop making excuses for him." Cardi says, "I am not making excuses for him." Ian grabs Snippy by the collar and he tries to cheat Ian and award the match to Scott Casey Gill Esquire and Silver Overnight. And then Josh Matthews says in commentary, "This is the same BS that Mr. Snippy pulled last week." General Manager Mr. Jesse Acevedo appears on the Titantron and says, "Oh no, Mr. Snippy, you are not going to pull this crap again. This match has been restarted." Scott and Knight then get mad as Scott pedigrees Ian and Knight drops him with this Knight Star drop, and then Scott and Knight deliver the demolition decapitation to Ian and go to pin him. And then Mr. Snippy goes to comp, and then Jack comes down to distract Scott and Knight from mopping him, allowing Ian to take out Mr. Snippy. And then Jack then hands Ian the mop as he hits Scott and Knight with it and drops both Scott and Knight for shock treatment and goes and gets the pinfall as the other ref counts 1, 2, 3 as Ian gets the pinfall and Silver Up Night. Ian then has a virtual Universal Championship match of his choosing, winner Ian Clelland via pinfall with the shock treatment as his match lasted 24 minutes and 15 seconds. And I gotta say, this is a great match. This was definitely a great match. Scott Casey Gill, bitch Casey Gill Esquire in his butt, but he's so up night. Thought they had the odds stacked against Ian Clelland, but Ian Clelland got the last laugh, and rightfully so. And all that Jack Harvey was doing was just cleaning up the H Incorporated. They lock him like a gentleman. Man, the H Incorporated are nothing but a bunch of pussies. Jeez. And then after the match, King Cardi Bernard says on commentary that egomaniacal bastard Jack Harvey screwing over my boys Scott Casey Gill Esquire and Sir Robert Knight again. What a stupid, power-hungry hypocrite loser, King Cardi Bernard says. He is still mad because he cannot handle the fact that he is no longer owner of the Endeavor's Revolution. Cardi Bernard says Jack is nothing more than a crybaby. I dare King Cardi Bernard to say that to Jack Harvey's face and see what happens. And then Jack and Dirty Deeds Scott Casey Gill Esquire and Sir Robert Knight. Ian and Jack end up high-fiving each other and are about to 3D Scott and Knight, but General Jerry attacks both of the Aces brothers from behind and lays them out with the Jerry Bomb and hits them with a sledgehammer as he helps of Scott Casey Girl Esquire and So Wobble Night. And then Scott Casey Girl Esquire and So Wobble Night then hug each other. And kiss each other on the heads. Oh, God. And then General Jerry, So Wobble Night, and Scott Casey Girl Esquire stand over the fallen Aces brothers. Josh Matthews says on commentary with Peer Discuss, General Jerry is the one who is an egomaniac and power-hungry owner. King Cardi Bernard says, what are you talking about, Matthews? General Jerry is doing an amazing job as owner. He just proved it tonight. Sending a message to my new best friend, Scott Casey S. And he just proved it. He goes, and he says he's sending a message, and he's sending a message to the Aces brothers as his new best friend, Scott Casey Esquire. And then Cardi Bernard starts being a sacrifice as his new best friend, Scott Casey Esquire and So Wobble Night will defeat the stupid Aces brothers with honor at Revolution Chamber. Ian got lucky tonight by cheating because he knows he cannot beat the Aces Incorporated on his own, and his celebration was cut by the great General Jerry, who showed him and Jack what the Aces Incorporated is all about. Matthews says, yeah, whatever, just shut up, Cardi Bernard. Next week, Scott Casey Gale will defend his Universal Championship match against Michael Scars Minor. We are out of time. Good night, everybody. Cardi says, see you next week. The show ends with Scott Casey Gale Esquire, his boyfriend So Wobble Night, and General and the friend General Jerry standing over the Aces brothers as the MWS World Heavyweight Champion Dallas Kellerman comes down and applauds them. Gotta say, this was a really good Revolution impact, but the Aces, because Ian Clelland did get the last laugh against So Wobble Night and Scott Casey Gale, and then General Jerry ruined that celebration by attacking them from behind. Why didn't, but that's what the Aces Incorporated about. They always got to attack people from behind because they're cowards. They're nothing but a bunch of cowards. But anyway, this was a great show. I would rate this a 10 out of 10, 5 stars and 2 thumbs up, way up. I mean, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this Revolution Impact. Make sure you subscribe to the MWS Revolution Impact. Make sure you subscribe to the MWS Revolution YouTube channels for all your promos, interviews, breakdown previews, reviews, confrontations. Make sure you like the MWS Revolution Facebook page. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at MWS Revolution, and make sure you download the MWS Revolution app for $9.99. That's right. You can see every episode of MWS Revolution Impact on the MWS app. You can see past matches, you can see past interviews, and you can see some comedy skits as well. The MWS Revolution app, it's definitely worth downloading, believe me. And that is all I, Michael Cole, gotta say. And next week, Josh Matthews and Don Callis will be back to do next week's Revolution Impact Breakdown preview and next week's MWS Revolution Impact review. This is Michael Cole saying good night, everybody, and see you sometime next week. Michael Cole out.